All right, you're here with Antwan A1 West, and AKA once I go pro Mr. A1.
Which one are you fighting out of right now?
I'm actually fighting out a fusion fight team right now. It's been a long process. This is a great gym. They're located in Ocoee at the mall down there, and it's a really solid squad, solid team, and I'm ready to work, man.
So with this, for the total little interview, is the COVID situation with all the lockdown and everything like that. How
Yes.
has that crunch affected you training-wise?
Oh my God. It's affected everything because we can't, as fighters, we thrive on going to the gym and training, and that's how we get our bread. That's how we stay fit. That's how we do everything. And without the gym, we really on our own. You have to be self-motivated. You have to know what you're doing. You gotta get out there and grind. So it's all a process.
With this lockdown, has this changed your outlook on fighting, or you still wanna? Is it gonna slow that process, or you?
Oh no, I'm definitely ready. My layoff began actually before this lockdown, so I'm just itching to get back in the gym, man. Itching to show what I can do as a fighter.
Training-wise, are you shadow boxing? How you like keeping in shape? Are you shadow boxing?
I shadow box 24/7, man. I wake up before I pee. I'll probably throw a jab or two. Before I go to sleep, I shadow box. You can ask my lady. It's crazy with me. I like shadow boxing, but I've been running a lot more lately. I've been trying to hit some bad work, but I don't have any bags right now. I don't have any mitts, so it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So it's a process, definitely.
With your training partners, are you missing any of them right now? Do you miss the sparring?
That's basically what I live for, is sparring, man. That's how you get better. And I just miss being around the group of guys. You know, you can have a bad day, you go to the gym, you leave like nothing's happened. So that's what I miss.
With this, I would say job-wise, are you one of the essential workers right now, or are you?
I was an essential worker. I work security for the Greyhound, but my son he has an immune deficiency. He just beat cancer, so I didn't want to bring the COVID back to him. So I had to get laid off for a few weeks. So I'm just basically waiting for this all to die down so I can go back to work, man.
What type of strain is it put on you? Because I understand you are. Are you married, actually? Are you?
I'm not married right now, and she's gonna kill me. But we should be married. I'm actually working on that right now. I told her I want to go pro before I proposed to her. So yeah.
Family, with the strain on there, with your girl, you guys are living in the house with your kid. How has this affected you with all the lockdown and all this situation?
To be honest, it's not that bad. I actually like being around my family. It's just bad. I don't get to see my other son right now because he's staying with his mom. So that's a little strange because I usually get him like every other week, but I haven't seen him in a while. But other than that, staying with my immediate family right now in the house, everything's been smooth. My lady is actually still working from home, so she's kind of like keeping things afloat right now. So
I always ask for the relationship advice for people that may be watching. What is the best when you guys are locked down, and is there a method to that madness?
There's really no method because everybody's different. One thing I can say is just have a hobby. I think everybody should have a hobby because eventually you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna drive each other crazy. I know I'm annoying. I get on my lady's nerves all the time, but I play the Xbox. So when she needs time, I'm doing that, and she likes to do a do-it-yourself project. So we level off from each other a lot. So it's pretty good.
I know you mentioned your son with having health issues.
Yes.
What type of health issues are letting everyone know what that is?
He was about 2 years ago. He was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a rare cancer. It formed in his chest. So we had to go through that process. He was cancer free. He was diagnosed cancer free, I want to say last year, but it's just been so much work trying to keep him, healthy, trying to keep him in a bubble per se. But he's coming along beautiful, man. He's back to being a normal kid now.
It's got to be a strain on you as a father. How does that wanting to fight and having that kind of pressure and having the marriage up in the air, how do you handle that mentally? Is that the fighting, being away from that, is that part of that?
It's definitely a part of it. I would say I got through it because I could still train. Like the days that I could. Like I couldn't train every day, but I could go. I could go train. I could go relieve some of that stress, you know. And I like to run. So I always tell people running is my escape. I like to run. I put on my music. I go for a run, and I forget a lot of things. But that was definitely a stressful time in our lives. Like we had to go. It was hospital visit after hospital visit, and then trying to balance, you know, our relationship and trying to balance me being a fighter and work. It was a lot, but you know what? We're still here. We're still standing strong. So that's all I can say about that.
I always wanted a personal question I have. What made you want to fight? Because it's not an easy thing to get into.
It is definitely not.
You and kick and all that. Where does that drive come from?
That basically was instilled for me as a little kid. Like I was always rough. I was always getting into things. I started fight. My uncle basically taught me how to fight. From just fighting kids in the neighborhood, basically. And my uncle grew up boxing. A lot of my family, they boxed. So I always had that, you know, that in me. And I started as a kid. I fell in love with it, and I was like, you know what? I'm really not that smart, but I know I can throw hands. So I stuck to it, and I fell in love with it, man. Especially MMA. This is beautiful sport right here.
So are you more of like a humble fighter, or are you kind of like the aggressive? I like the Quentin Jacksons. Are you more like the aggressive, or you have a George St. Pierre type of?
I want to say I'm a mix of both, because I could be aggressive when I want to, but I like the GSP style because I like to pick my shots. I don't like to use too much energy, and I like to, you know, I fight at my own pace. I don't want to fight at somebody else's pace. So I would say I'm probably a mixture of Rampage Jackson and GSP.
So with the outlook, everything being locked down, what is the organization that you would like to see? Because they have so many. I mean, Bellator, but you have UFC as the main.
Yeah. That's my main goal is UFC. But I'm not shy to fight for Bellator or any other of these local communities. These local fight. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely aiming for the UFC. That's where I want to go. But anybody call, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like once I turn pro, it's on and popping from there.
Well, when you said about fusion, I know your gym. You've got Leo West over there. You got Julian.
Oh yeah, it's some beast.
Good. Are they pushing you with that transition from your last gym? Are you being pushed? Do you have that energy? Do you still feel the? I'm
definitely being pushed. Before I left my last gym, I kind of, you know, it was up in the air. I loved the sport, but I was kind of like declining on the love for it. I got with this gym, man, and it's just been nothing but motivation. Just seeing all these hungry guys, man. These guys are beasts, and to share these mats with these guys, man, it makes me want to go that much harder. You know, we got the head coach Julian, which is a beast in his own right at 170. You got Phil, you got Jacare, you got so many beasts at this gym, man. It's hard to not get better, you know. So I'm loving it, man. I'm just ready to be able to officially fight for this team and to bring whatever I can to support these guys, man.
Me, I'm a big UFC fan. I know you mentioned Jacare, so I know they got Mike.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How does that feel to be around them, to just know that you're close but not close? You have to work that.
It's definitely motivation, man. It's definitely motivation. Seeing those guys work, seeing those guys train, man, how hard they hit. It gives you a level of respect for the work you have to put in to get to that spot, because you have to work, man. It's a grind, and I see those guys grind 24/7. So, and I know I'm close. Like, you know, I'm not the best, I'm not the most technical, but I'm there and I'm tough and I'm ready to fight. And this is what I do. This is what I love to do.
What are you working on more? Are you really like kind of rounding out your whole game? I know Mike Scroy's over there as a striker.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you more into wrestling? You got the stand up? What's going on? Or you just want to?
Actually, I started off, I was just purely boxing, and then I fell in love with Muay Thai. I've been working a lot on my Muay Thai, a lot with Mike Scroy. He's an unbelievable coach. But now I want to work more on jiu-jitsu and wrestling. So that's what I've basically been trying to do. It's kind of hard with this lockdown going on, but that's what I'm trying to embrace, the grind of jiu-jitsu and wrestling. That's what I need to do, because my striking is it's up to par, and I can put that with a lot of people. But you know, I just have to that grind of wrestling and jiu-jitsu, man. That's a different grind, and I got to get used to it.
So for a lot of people that are watching right now, is that mentality as a fighter? You have to keep that grinding, that's sitting back and just waiting on everything to happen. Just keep going at it.
Oh yeah,
where you're at right now.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, man. And I feel like as a fighter, no matter what obstacles, if this is what you want to do, you have to stay grinding, man. Like, you take a week or two off, and the guys that's been training for that week or two are that much better than you. And there's no room for mistakes in this game, man. You have to be on your toes. You got to be on point, ready.
Your biggest motivation right now for fighting, is it yourself or family, or is it just a accumulation of everything?
I would say it's a accumulation of everything. My family, first of all, my kids, I fight for them. And then again, I fight for myself, because I've always wanted to be the best at anything I do. So once I first picked up the gloves, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put in the work to be the best I can. And that's my motivation. That's my drive, is to be the best. I want to fight the best, and I want to be the best. I want to be number one.
Do you have anything else for with this COVID situation about being safe for anybody that's listening, glove-wise, mask-wise, or just?
I just want you have to take this serious, man. I know a lot of people feel like, it's not gonna happen to me, or this would never happen to nobody I know. It can happen. And just like with my son being diagnosed with cancer, like, I thought it would never happen to us. You know, I would never have to witness my son go through that. It's the same thing. Like, with this sickness, man, this is real serious. Wash your hands, wear gloves, wear masks, do what you have to do to stay sanitary.
I was going to say, last thing with your Instagram, no, it's Antwan, what is it?
It's Antwan A1 West. And I'm there on Instagram. At Facebook, it's Antwan West. Right now, Antwan Dawkins, because my grandfather passed away not too long ago, so I changed the name for him. But it's Antwan West all over platforms. Antwan A1 West.
So when they lift this, if they ask you to fight right off bat and they have a contender, you think you're gonna be ready, or you still got some?
Oh, I still got some weight to lose, man. I'm a little heavy right now, but then again, I don't mind fighting heavyweight. I don't mind fighting light heavyweight. I'm just ready to fight. Like, I'm ready to prove myself.
With that, actually, your weight. What would you rather, with light heavyweight? Are you comfortable? Which would you?
My ideal, I want to fight at 170 welterweight. It's been a while since I've seen 170. I'm not gonna lie, but ideally, if that doesn't work, I want to be able to either make 185 or 205.
Kind of like the Anthony Rumble Johnson, because he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, exactly.
He looked like he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Blew up. Man.
That's how because I still have the speed. I still have the cardio. It's just I got this extra weight. If you go down my family line, like, we gain weight pretty easily. So it's a little hard to lose weight for me sometimes. But if I want to be great, I got to embrace that, man.
Nice. Do you have any favorite fighters that you like to know? I mean,
right now,
that are inspiring you to be.
My favorite of all time is Chuck Liddell. That's my guy right there. But right now, it's kind of hard. I want to say. It's between, I really like DC. He's very underrated. Well, I wouldn't say underrated. They know who he is now. I like DC, that's my guy. There's a few. I like Conor. I can't go wrong with Conor, man. I like his style.
Fan favorite, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. But I have to go with, right now, my probably favorite fighter is Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's a beast, man. And a lot of people don't know he's a top level wrestler, and he just likes to throw, man. So it's my guy right there.
So that's not bad. It gives you hope, gives you something to look for.
Exactly.
You're around a lot of UFC fighters.
Yes, sir.
People in your corner, I see that.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
I'm right behind you.
All right, brother. You already know. Same to you, Jason. Let's go, brother.
Thank you for doing this interview.
No problem.
I'm going to catch up with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.